Is up, Snarf Gang? Today I'll be reviewing Absolute Batman Volume 1. Now, this universe is pretty interesting because in this universe, Batman is broke. He's not rich. His parents aren't both dead. His mom is still alive. And I don't want to spoil too much about this, but he's a brick shit house, bro. He's massive. It's kind of funny because they did this fake out panel where they have this guy doing some bag work, and then you think that's gonna be revealed to be Batman, and then he's just like, "Oh, my bad. I was just keeping it warm for you." And then Batman comes along, and he's just like, like twice as big as this dude. Another cool thing is these things. This is like one of his new unique weapons or tools, sort of. They're like stilts on his hands that can like flip out. It's kind of hard to explain how they really work, but that he can hit people from like really far away with those. And Alfred also is different in this story. He's an assassin who's tracking Bruce. So yeah, there's a lot of things different about this. I will say I love the MMA in this because, you know, he's a lot more street level. He doesn't have all these high-tech gadgets. He has some high-tech gadgets, don't get me wrong. And some of the weapons he has in this are also really cool. So don't think that he doesn't have a lot of, you know, cool tech and shit. But because he's lower level, like, not even lower level, I'd say. There's just more of a demonstration of the fighting in this. Like, you even see the guy doing an armbar. The villain in this is very interesting because the villain in Absolute Batman Volume 1 is a gang of people who have these masks that conceal their identity, and the mask has a digitized screen on it that'll scan your surroundings, and it'll just randomly go ask you to do various crimes and stuff, and it'll pay you in crypto to do those crimes, like very high amounts of money. So you can get rich quick by doing like these really fucked up things. And they basically just airdrop these crates into the middle of cities with these masks and like a bunch of weapons in them and shit. And they just like bank on the fact that degenerates live there and they want to, you know, cause havoc. And we don't know. We do know that some very like wealthy, powerful elites are behind this, but we don't know who they are or why. And that's basically what Batman has to find out in this. Very hot, like this concept for a villain alone is already super cool. Batman in this universe is super cool. The fact that he has his mom still alive, I think, is something that's definitely going to be used against him later. And I think that it's also cool that we it's honestly, it's weird that one of his parents is alive, but he low-key seems darker than he was like Batman normally. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil too much about this, but let me let you look through the art a little bit. All right, that's all I'm going to show you because I don't want to spoil too much. For story, I'm going to give Absolute Batman a 9 out of 10. For art, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The art's good, but I didn't love it. You know, it's just not my personal art style that I love a bunch, but it's still good art, so it's given a 7. Anyway, that is my review of Absolute Batman Volume 1. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Snarf out.